Hello! I recently went to the drugstore and picked up these incredible products. Let's look at them together. First, let's begin with Essence's Hello Good Stuff Pore Minimizing Serum with pomegranate and 3% niacinamide. This product is vegan and made in Austria. Niacinamide helps to visibly minimize enlarged pores, tighten texture, improve uneven skin tone, even can soften fine lines and wrinkles. Follow with your favorite moisturizer, then add this Fix and Last Makeup Gripping Jelly Primer. It's silicone-free, alcohol-free, vegan, and it's made in Poland. This primer makes your skin feel so tight and ready for makeup. It can also help to hold your hairs in place and your baby hairs. Next up is Essence's Lip Oil. You may notice that there is some sparkle inside. I added it myself with this Wilton Shimmer Dust. This is an edible shimmer dust made of edible mica-based pearlescent pigments and non-toxic, safe to ingest glitter particles. This will add a dazzling, frosty, sparkly effect to any of your favorite lip glosses. Go ahead and dump it in. Next up is this e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. This is a complete dupe for Charlotte Tilbury's Flawless Filter, a lit from within glowing skin look. It's water-based, cruelty-free, and it's an absolute must-have product. I've chosen a deeper tone and done a trick that I didn't realize is called underpainting. By adding this deeper tone as a bronzer and warming piece to my complexion, when I add my foundation or coverage over top, it will blend effortlessly with the bronzer. Today, instead of using foundation, I'm using this Essence Keep Me Covered Concealer. It has an amazing coverage, it's vegan, cruelty-free, oil-free, and it's made in Poland. It's long-wearing and semi-matte. I noticed that this shade oxidizes about 1.5 shades deeper than what appears out of the tube, so be mindful of this when choosing your color. I'm using a technique here to sculpt my complexion, and the bronzer from the e.l.f. Halo Glow is going to blend perfectly with this technique. To balance the tone and add a little more coverage, I'm using e.l.f.'s Camo Concealer. This is a 16-hour wear concealer that's cruelty-free, and it's supposedly a dupe for a Too Faced Born This Way Super Coverage Concealer. Using all three combined, I will be able to effortlessly blend my concealer with my bronzer and create a flawless effect like Barbie skin. Here you can see I've achieved full coverage with a blended, glowing complexion. Adding some refining touches of concealer around the eye, then it will be time for contouring. Here I'm using Essence's Baby Got Bronze in the contour stick Moon Dust. This color is clearly much more ashy toned and a lot less Baby Got Bronze, but more like Baby Got Contoured. Check it out here how I blend it up into my eyebrow before I've defined my eyebrow hairs. After you've contoured your nose to your desired effect, and anywhere else as well, go ahead and set your makeup with a loose powder. Here I'm using a soft powder puff with an HD setting powder by e.l.f. Cosmetics. Next, this is not a drugstore product, but a special splurge. By Flower Nose, this is a Mermaid Fantasy palette. I'm just using the beige color here, and you could easily use a foundation powder. Next, I'm using the Halo Wow palette by Essence. This is a showstopper. These refined pigments are made in Italy. By using the green holographic tone, I'm using it to contrast the yellow undertones in my skin. Amazingly, it pops as if it were a white. Blending these highlights around the eye area make it look very angelic and very airy. Now I'm adding dimension with that same flower nose palette. You could easily use a contrasting contour color for this. Next, I'm using Revlon's Micro Brow, and I'm just beginning by drawing the individual hairs at the front of my eyebrow. This type of an eyebrow is more rectangular and angled, as I like to mimic Marilyn Monroe's eyebrows. This is Essence's Wow What a Brow in 02. This is a vegan formula and it's made in Poland. I begin by tracing along the top of my eyebrow and then underneath. After that, take your brush and brush the pigments through the hairs, redistributing the pigment as needed. Draw small, quick lines in the direction that the hair grows to mimic a natural hair. Near the arch in the full body of the brow is where the natural hairs would lay down and bunch together. If you continue to draw the tiny strokes, you will naturally create this effect. It also looks faded or kind of like the ombre eyebrow. Essence's Stay and Play gel eyeliners are waterproof and long-lasting. They're also vegan and they're made in France. I draw on the inner eye just to create a natural depth. And then I'm using a lash primer. Essence also has a lash primer, but I've tried it and I can say that it wasn't really my favorite. The Dior primer is worth the money and lasts a long time. This has got to be my favorite liquid eyeliner of all time, Essence Liquid Ink. It's a waterproof, lightweight, very liquidy formula that has the most bendable, perfect brush. I am sad to say that in Canada, it's no longer available in store, but I found mine online. Now this is Lash Princess. Make every day a fairy tale with Lash Princess. This is one of the best mascaras I've ever tried. Do not walk, run to the drugstore and get yourself one of these. Here we have Essence's lip liner in Silky Hazelnut, number 2. It's a lip liner that's waterproof, vegan, and it's made in Germany. I'm obsessed with this color and how I can overdraw my lips just a little bit. I like to define my Cupid's bow, then center the bottom lip and fill it in. You could even draw over the entire lip if you wish. It will make it more matte and very long wearing. Adding a top coat of this Hydra Kiss lip oil with vitamin E, jojoba oil, and hyaluronic acid, I'm going to achieve a really high shine and juicy look to the lips. And to finish my look, I'll use this NYX Icy Highlighter in Born to Glow. This is cruelty-free and it's made in Canada. I created this makeup look for a wig tutorial that I filmed later. Here are some of the results of what it looks like when I put on a different wig. You can see how the makeup works well with both a deeper blonde and a lighter blonde. You can check out the full tutorial here. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a comment below and let me know which look you like the best. Bye for now.